Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Shen, and this is my season 4 of XCOM 2. Yeah, that was a little bit shameless promotion, but I wanted to showcase a bit what my XCOM series is about. It's more like a TV series than a serious Let's Play. It's kind of a mismatch about it. Okay, so let's get down to the business before people get bored. Yeah, I show you some video in the background while I'm talking about the introduction here, so you don't get bored by me. Then you can watch if you get bored by me, you can see me fight. Yeah, that's the bastard, you know what it is called. Archeon King Ruler of Hell. Yeah, I don't like him, but enough about that. Yeah, so the thing is, this is a recruitment video and an introduction to my season 4. So, dear viewers, what do I need by you for making this series even greater? Yeah, I need about 3 soldiers per person, and you can check in the comments. I decided to post a mod link in the comments if you want to see my cosmetics mods, and you can send your file. I will also leave that in the comments because people never read those fucking descriptions. Yeah, so that's the thing. So I will leave my email there, and the email is there, is spam.snesha@gmail.com. Yeah, don't be worried, I use the spam address just because it's a public place and I don't want to be hijacked and so on. Yeah, I'm paranoid, like everyone. Yeah, so I need about 3 soldiers from our viewers, and that's our current thing. And yeah, I'm rambling here. Yes, I haven't slept again, but I wanted to do this recording anyway, because like that's the thing with me. I'm a little bit an up and down person, and I think it shows a bit sometimes. Yeah. Enough about that. If you want to find out what cosmetic mods I use, you can check the mod link so you can make your soldiers even cooler. Yeah, so a biography is... I'm very grateful if you do a biography of your soldier. That will give your soldier more personality, and I will try to now and then fit in a biography into the episodes. I will not overwhelm people, about 1 biography per episode, maybe 2. It depends on how many viewers soldiers we get this time around. Yeah, so that was about the viewers, soldiers, yeah. Yes, this season will be heavily modded, and I have to thank my dear friend Loxgalos. I will leave a link in the comments because you don't read the fucking descriptions, people. Yeah, so, yeah, so I'm really because I was influenced by him, and he has been a very good friend, and actually invested some time to help me out, decide what kind of mods I'm gonna have in this series. I'm hugely influenced by him. Yeah, and I really want to thank my dear friend Barani too, my German music slave. I just asked him and he does excellent music for me. 90% of all the music in my XCOM series is thanks to him, because he's a nice guy, and I ask him and tell him to do stuff and he does it without question. And yeah, I think he's afraid of swine, that's the thing. Yeah, so I also want to thank one exception who doesn't have to send in viewer soldiers if they don't want to, is Frank Germany, because he has been with me since yeah, XCOM's Enemy Unknown. He has been a part of my series. As long as he doesn't send me a new soldiers for this season, the Franks will be in the series, because they have been in every season of XCOM, and I don't want to change that. It wouldn't feel like my XCOM series without the Franks. Also, so far good. I have already Loxgalos was sending some viewer soldiers for me. Chuckles has contacted me today when I'm recording this, and he will send me some soldiers, and Barani will send me some soldiers. So that's cool. So 3 soldiers per person, and that will be good, and we will probably start this series off next week. About next week, it depends. I have some new addition as we are gonna play heavily modded. We get a lot of new units, so I'm currently working on some swine intel, so people can know about the units, so we have some text on the screen when it's happening. And so I will introduce the new units, but I think it's gonna be a good addition, and this takes a little bit of time, and that's the kind of theme of my stream. I will release between 2 and 3 episodes, just like season 3, and that's the thing. Okay, let's go over now it starts the nerd part of this. If you're not if you just want to enjoy the series and doesn't care about modern balance and XCOM 2 and so on, you just watch this for this fun. You can skip this part because I'm gonna describe how the mods works, so you get a general idea how this season will be. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me start by showing off my mod page. It's over here. You can read my thoughts about the balance of the mods and so on. You can check this in either the descriptions page or the comments page, and you can see what kind of mods I have here and what I think about them. We will go over the mods in more detail now, so let's start with our first mod. This is the first mod, a better advent. This is a mod that makes an overhaul and making new advent. This makes the advent smarter and so on. So let's go over this mod in more detail. Well, here we have the manual for a better advent. This mod makes the enemies smarter, meaner, and more violence to the different... there are more different troops. And for example, we can check here, we have Advent Captains. They have a new type, one of the types I've already encountered in my playtesting is the Commissar. The Commissar uses a heavy pistol alongside his assault rifle with return fire ability. So when you take a shot at him, he will shoot back. So that's one of the things. And we have new troopers, we have a heavy one with more armor, or we have a revenant. When you kill him, he will come back as a psi zombie. So that's one of the things, and we have more here. As you can see, I'm browsing through here. We have now Sectoid that is a puppeteer, and the big difference is when he dies, the zombie stays alive, and that can be one of the enemies I don't look for is this Firestarter Berserker. The Berserker Firestarter can breathe fire in a wide but short cone in front of him. This will torch the affected ground, leaving survivors surrounded by fire. Oh man, that is so cool. Every crystal nest has a queen. They are big and tough, and yeah, so we have these new enemies, and that's one of the reasons why. Sorry about my email software. We will get new enemies, but one of the cooler things about this mod is that it makes the AI to make sense. We have already encountered my mimic beacon abuse. I throw it out and everyone goes suicide and attack the mimic beacon. They will go for the mimic beacon now too, but they will do it from cover. I'll be a bit winner. And a good example is the change of how the sector works. You know, those guys, if they have their friends around, they want to do psi zombies. Even that is stupid. They always do that, but now if they have bad aim, they will go, it will be a higher chance that they will use their psi abilities, so if they have a flank shot, they will take that instead of reviving their friends, and that is one of the differences within this mob. So let's go over to the next mod. We have this mod. Oh, sorry about my email software, is going crazy. Yeah, so we have a better advent with the better parts. What this does, it adds the standard size of XCOM 2 squad size is actually just 2. So this will sometimes it in the beginning will add extra enemy to the pod, or 2 sometimes, and this force level, it means force level means when how far you are inside to the game. So the first, I think it's like at the first 5 months we will encounter the maximum 4, and then the second force level everyone will be 4, and then at the end game we will have 5 enemies in the pods. That's one of the reasons why I have an extra soldier, just to lighten the load. And this is a mod for you guys with your soldiers. If you have a special request, you want your soldiers, I know for example Bertha, Barani made an excellent biography that only makes sense if she is a specialist, so I can choose what that soldier starts at, but I will only use that as viewer soldiers. I will not use it for making the game easier, but I will use it for the viewer soldiers. So over to the next mod. We have the Long War Alien Pack. It adds more enemies, cooler enemies also, and it is one of my favorite cosmetic mods. That is Captain Bob's has been making these enemies, and look at them, they are awesome. Yeah, so we have a lot of new enemies here. You can always pause and check it out more, or you can go to my mod page. Okay, another mod I have added is Long War Laser Pack. This will add laser weapon in the games. They are between magnetic and plasma weapons. I had to research them to reach plasma weapons, so they are kind of in between. And this will also affect the enemies also. So some enemies will have laser weapons too. So it's an extra step, but I think it's cool. I like laser weapons. Pew pew. Long War Laser Pack is a maybe. I haven't played tested yet, but I will do it the next way. This is a maybe. This mod makes you able to insert a soldier when they are sergeant or higher into the guerrilla tactics school and train them as leaders. You can only take one leader per squad, and they have special leaders abilities. A good example is concentrating fire on. They use ability that takes one action, and you can concentrate your fire and do one more damage for an enemy for a turn. So that will make the game a little bit more interesting. And here we have one of the bigger changes with this playthrough. I will play with the Long War Per Pack. That means it introduced 7 new classes. The old classes are gone. And we have new classes. We have a sharpshooter that are a sniper. We have a ranger that is mainly concentrating on using his rifle. One of the starting skill he has is that he can shoot and shoot twice without moving. So that's, and then we have assault. He's very similar to the XCOM Enemy Unknown, shotgun into your face. And then we have a sneaky ninja shinobi ranger. This ranger is specialized in stealth and a sword specialist, so he will mainly use his sword as a weapon. Cool, cool, cool. And specialist is mainly the same. One of the bigger changes is that you can both have haywire and healing protocols, so the specialist will be one of the most important units in my new playthrough, because they got healing, and I will tell you why later. The gunner uses a heavy cannon and shooters. He is specialized of suppression, and we have grenadier that is more or less the same like the main game. And we have the Long Wars SMG pack. I used it a little bit in Season 2, I never use it here, but I think it will play fine into the Shinobi Sneaky Ninja Ranger that uses this sword. It will give you the extra range with the cost of a lesser gun, yeah. And then we have the Long War Toolbox. This brings back the second wave options. You had an XCOM Enemy Unknown and Enemy Within, or whatever you want to call it. One of the things, it fully supports up to 12 soldiers, but I will only have 7, so 1 extra soldiers I will play with not created equally, and Hidden Potential, Runrise Stat. In my experience, it doesn't really make a big difference in the gameplay, but one of the bigger difference in the gameplay is Red Fog. Red Fog won't causes stat losses. This affect aim when you get hurt. It is the same for the aliens. That's why the specialist is so important, because if you get hurt, we need to heal him so his aim get back. So the specialist will be one of our most important soldiers just for that. We will make good use of Red Fog, because if you shoot a grenade, it will affect the alien's aim, but alien rulers can do nasty and wreak havoc in one turn, so we will get hurt, no doubt, so it will affect us too. Okay, this is one of the more important mods, probably the most important mod. As you remember, I love to call my Psy my psionic when I control our enemies are named, and everybody maybe remember Tom the Berserker or the Stun Lancer, Sir Lancelot. Yeah, so now we can name them. Okay. Yeah, potentially this is another flavor mod, but it can affect gameplay hugely or lessly. What happens when a soldier becomes a squaddy, they get a special ability or debuff, and it's the same as Sergeant and Major. For example, Alien Killer increased aim against alien units, but if he gets the bad one, he can get Afraid for decreased elements, and then we have the extreme one. This is a very fun one. Scared of Blood. Get a chance to faint for a turn if stunned every time they get hurt. So this can go both ways. But it makes our soldiers more personal because they will have their special personal abilities. So I really like it. It will probably make the game harder, but that's it's fun. Squad Cohesion is another mod that is really cool. What it makes our soldiers work better together. Let's see if I can find a screen here. You can see who is BFF with one. For example, if you heal someone or you kill one of our soldiers are flanked and we kill them, they get, oh thank you man, I love you more. So what it makes it when you put together a squad, they get a small bonus to aim, but the hugely bonus is the will bonus, and I think it makes sense when you have friends working together. They will work better as a team. But this comes with a drawback. If they are BFF and love each other and do stuff with each other, when each soldier with a high cohesion relationship with the dead soldier will have a 70% chance to get shaken. So if their friends die, they will be affected by it. They are not stone cold killers any longer. And this plays into this. I had to actually mod this mod because what this mod does, it makes me to use my squad a little bit more, because if I take the same squad over and over again, we will get a penalty, and this penalty is, for example, it used to be 30 days notoriety for a soldier if he's a colonel, or if he's a colonel is like 40 days penalty, and if you bring a whole squad of 40 days, it takes the average of the squad, then it will, as you can see here, it will get a detection radius buff, and plus in 3 turns reinforcement will come. So the aliens know if they are coming, my A squad is coming, so I need to mix in some newbies. This mod doesn't affect DLC story missions or alien facilities, so I can take the A team to that mission, even that my notoriety is super high, it won't affect it, but it will affect some missions, and this will make me want to change it up more, and that balance this mod a tiny bit. But this will also, because I thought one of the things in Season 3, we always use the same soldiers, and hopefully we have more viewer soldiers this time around, and I want to use them more, and this mod promotes that behavior. But I can, but it is not like fatigue or something, or wounded. I can take them to a mission, but I will get the reinforcements, but it could be worth it if I have my A team. Okay, so let's go over for the last mod. As everyone remember, I'm fairly skilled in the tactical game of the game, the tactical game in the missions. I'm fairly good at those, but I'm totally retarded when it comes to Geomap and Avatar project, and one of these things can help us out. I can brute force a facility lead, so I can attack a facility that I haven't contacted the region, and that can save my game. In the next playthrough, I will put more effort to keep the avatar in check, because I'm not good at that. I will not let the counter go down. I will not ride the clock. I'm not skilled enough. I screwed myself out of season 3 almost there, but I was quite unlucky. So yeah, this was all the mods, and a reminder, if you want to see my thoughts, if you like reading, who likes reading, you can check it out on this page, and it's linked in the description or the mods. And as always, thank you for watching.